Rufus is having a very happy time now.
It's great. I think it's got chicken, the sprats in there.
Is it chicken and sprats?
Or sausage. Oh, he loves sausages.
So what's your most memorable rescue?
Often talk about them
Okay.
because we are we're finding people who are at crisis or suicidal, and to be often we don't find, but what we do is we say the area is clear.
You eliminate.
We eliminate. The area is clear, and it's that it's knowing that you're giving comfort to a family that they're not lying out in that wood. We've looked.
You've
We've
cleared,
looked.
you've cleared it.
To
And
the
that closes
best of
off.
our ability, we know that they're not there. But we very recently found a young man he was only 22, and but we got there in time. You know, he'd left. He was not in a good place.
No.
But it meant that hopefully he's got the help.
Get the help that he needs.
Yeah.
Well, that's fantastic, and that it must be so
it's a buzz.
so rewarding. The buzz when you achieve
It's a lot
a
of time and
result on
effort.
that. Yeah, and you often hear that from people in these kind of, these volunteer services. It's there's that moment when you know you've made a difference.
Yes. Either way, it's also for the families, because I can't imagine not knowing where someone is. That would be very worrying.
What's been the toughest one for him in terms of conditions? What does he struggle with?
Heat. Hot days. We don't go out on hot days searching. We will wait till the evening till it's school. Some of the dogs are fine. They're far happier when it's some dogs cope with the heat, but Rufus doesn't. But every dog is different.
Yes.
He thrives when it's cold weather and raining and mud.
Incredible.
He's quite noisy, isn't he? You always know he's present.
And how does his behaviour, how does his demeanour change when you put his harness on? I mean, you obviously spot the difference when that happens. He just suddenly goes into the zone.
Well, he knows the routine. It's like with any training, isn't it? You build consistency. It's the same words, it's the same actions, and he knows he's going to work. So when he's on a walk, he'll do whatever he fancies doing, and he'll range and just be a dog. But when he's got his harness on, he's working. He ignores deer. He'll ignore the horses, the cattle. We passed a little baby deer that was. We were out at night searching through a wood, and the little baby deer was down there, and we just ran past. If that was the daytime, he'd want to go and have a look at that. But he had his harness on. He's working. So
I know, it's amazing the way that he is overcoming his natural instinct and natural interest.
Such a prey drive, such a massive prey drive as a breed. Yeah, definitely. But it's taken a long time to get there. That was one of the reasons that we were.
Yeah, fantastic. Marvellous story. Thank you very much. That's been really interesting.
Thank you.